ready. You can go to
Alright,
town. It's up to
ready
you.
when you guys are up there.
Get her done.
Alright.
Did we pick your spells though?
Yep.
Okay.
Is this you and
Need more time to
and
pick your
Bob.
spells?
No, I'm gonna pick what John's going.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we're starting off again. The adventurers have returned from their side trek to the village of Hidden Harbor on the jungle island south of the mainland. And now they return back to Gloom Meadow, the town they started in, minus Chester Winterbottom. However, he's now joined them to the mainland. He hasn't been to the mainland in over 10 years. Now the town has swelled up since the zombie apocalypse has been causing people in smaller hamlets to go to larger ones for safety. And we left off with Albert Shaw being crowned the lord of this town,
You magnificent.
based on the fact that he's the son of a knighted warrior of the Duke, the late Duke, that used to actually run this
The crazy guy that they killed.
duchy. So
Has the duchy left-hand side?
you better believe it.
Oh.
Someone's got to do it. You know you're all thinking it.
And so basically it leaves it with that. In the time you've been here, you guys have been doing your own things, preparing. There's a lot of people been flooding into the town now that they've heard that there's a new lord of the surrounding area. And a lot of people are coming to get favor, see where the loyalties lie with the new rulership. So during that time, Albert Shaw has been preparing, getting his ducks in a row.
Quack, quack.
Kazaa has been trying to get back into the obsidian sphere, with the entrance has closed up from the original four-lay into the tower.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for an entrance.
Oh, God.
Trying to look at an entrance into a tower. You know what I mean?
And Enzio's just been doing
Stop
his
it.
thing, hanging out in taverns, getting to know people,
Oh, yeah.
doing his thing. And not a lot of people have seen Chester Winterbottom. He comes and goes, and
'Cause he's
sometimes
so
he's
short.
gone for a while. But he is he is literally the only dwarf in this entire town.
It's super, super homely. This is terrible.
Because there's not a lot of firstborn
I'll
that
take it
live
out.
in the mainland kingdom
They can hang
that
out in the
live
bars
with
I
the
hang out.
humans.
Our token dwarf.
Trees are starting to look really good, if you know what I mean. Trees.
That's gotta hurt too.
Knots.
I got a knot holes with your name on it.
Splinters in the dick.
So that's basically that.
Good old
Today
splinter dick.
marks the beginning of your court. Basically,
Your courting?
Veronica Thatcher, who has been ruling this town since you
Ooh.
guys left, has basically told you to arrive because there's appointments that need to be done.
You're the big man.
Yeah, time to make the tough choices.
The wife called and told you to be home.
So the
I'll be
rest
at
of
the
you guys
bar.
gonna join for the court in session?
Yeah, I think we should.
Or I leave the bar for.
Oh, because
Hey.
he's your friend.
Wait, are we all at the bar
I
right now
expect
together?
I expect my head advisors to be there.
Actually, we should be there because we have to get in the good side.
Where we
so-
name things? We get in positions?
Well, let's go and find
Yeah,
out.
you're my head
All right.
advisors. Come on.
All right, let's go head over.
All right, I'm taking my beer
Well,
with me.
Brian's my head advisor. You're my fixer.
I'm taking my beer with
I
me.
send you to freaking fix the
He's the fixer.
broken.
The fixer.
The fixer,
It
the
sounds like a
fixer-upper.
fucking sitcom.
Fixer.
Fixer.
Probably could be a
I
sitcom.
prefer the cooler.
So you have Veronica Thatcher, a few other people within the town here. Her son's here, who's a little younger than you guys. Veronica's a little older than you guys.
Ooh.
No.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but
Gilf.
Gilf?
It's
Was
like
she a
grandma.
grandmother?
I don't know.
That's disgusting.
Wait, would it be a hot? No, never mind. Okay.
No.
This is an elf. An elf. I would like. Okay.
Okay.
No,
So basically, they get around. There's all the inns in town are pretty stuffed with people from local hamlets that are coming in because everyone's vying to get audience. But so basically, you arrive. Veronica's waiting for you with her son next to her. It's like, well, we need different posts to be filled within
I'll fill
your
post.
manor. You're gonna fill her post.
I'll fill
Well,
your post.
Veronica.
Is she gonna fill you with her post?
I don't know.
What
She has
posts
one, I
need to
don't
be
know.
filled?
Well, first we need someone to be sergeant at arms, who's the leader of the men at arms. We only have a watch now, but any noble within the realm has to have their own men at arms.
I think Ezio would be.
Okay, the cool outfit like He-Man.
Well, considering
He-Man.
that
And
Winterborn
arms.
has experience with law
Well, he was a
enforcement.
constable.
I was a constable.
Yeah, but I
The
think
sergeant at arms runs like the
Soldiers.
military.
that would be.
That'd
But,
be your.
We do have a few
Do we have any
other
guys that are-
people contending. There's Al Dannon, which is another guy that was in this village when you guys left.
Named after yogurt.
He's the one that runs the watch now. He's a merchant, and he, out of his own pocket, basically financed
Oh, that doesn't sound
arming
fishy at
all
all.
the watch.
That doesn't sound fishy at all.
He's thrown his hat into the ring. Obviously, you have your chief advisors that are all options, and there's another guy that arrived here. He's a human, which is like a free class of people that have their own money and they're not like serfs. His name's Dorian Archer, and he's a well-to-do person in town, and he has expressed some interest in the position as well.
Do you have a spare pencil?
I got one.
James, can you bring me that pad that's in there,
This
please?
Dorian, there's
Why? Just right on your
no
right there.
connections really with any
Oh, okay, never mind.
language,
Never
that
mind.
sort.
Good, thank
It's not
you.
like he's
Useless.
known in the druid circles.
No,
Okay.
he lives within the sound.
Okay.
Each one
What was
can
the first
bring
guy? Al, what?
their own.
We have Dorian Archer,
Yep.
which wants what again, John? I'm sorry. Just.
They want
I'm
to be
interviewing
named
for
sergeant
positions.
or alarms.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Who's Al? What's Al's Bundy?
Al Dannon.
Oh, Bundy.
Dannon, the yogurt guy. That's right.
Basically, everyone wants something from you.
Dannon. That's it.
Dannon.
So-
Dannon raised up after Kobani. You
Okay.
know, yeah, when we were all
After
down.
Kobani
So-
died.
Yeah.
Mark
the
is
Z's.
Right after
usually my
Activia
go-to
lost
guy for
his-
gathering rumors. You got any dirt on these people?
I don't know, do I?
Make a roll.
Yeah, roll a d20 plus a d8.
I don't remember which dice or which.
We're getting rumors on these guys.
19 and a 6.
Okay.
Ooh, Betty.
Al Dannon.
Bang.
Al Dannon is very well trusted with the population
All right.
Where does it mean
since
anything?
he's run the watch since you guys have been
He has
absent.
money.
He's got money. He's kind of
Bang,
put
bang.
his mercantile business on the back burner since he left. Because before he just was concerned about money, he was the person that wanted to flee north when the zombies broke out. But since you guys decided on staying, got everyone riled to stay, he gave up nearly half of his net worth to fund the watch while you were gone.
Well, that doesn't sound shady at
That's
all.
honorable.
Dorian Archer, you don't know much more than he has some money.
You can tell the difference in type of way people.
You
we think
know
of
that
people.
both of them would bring money to at least provide some more equipment for your men at arms, because the watch are pretty, they're not armed like soldiers. That they have padded armor, they have crossbows, and they have a few weapons that they've made themselves. So they're not like armed like a military force.
Yeah.
So you would be, if you want watch, you would be working with him. You'd be working with this Al.
Why don't we just have him be in charge of it? If he's
Well,
already
that's-
done it,
That's
why don't
what I
you
was
just leave him
thinking.
in charge
I
of
mean,
it?
he has experience and the finances necessary to.
But I say we keep an eye on him because you
He's
don't want
well-trusted,
anyone. It's just because he's well trusted. Doesn't mean he can't easily turn around and.
I mean, this other
trustfully
guy.
kill all
I
of us.
mean,
We haven't heard about Archer.
We can do
we've heard
things the
next to
classic
nothing about
way.
him.
Well, we gotta find out about Archer.
You could always have like a tournament.
Coup d'etat.
I'm serious.
I'm not having a tournament. I don't really want to be a win of arms.
Mark,
I don't care.
we gotta find out about Archer. You want to roll about Archer?
I thought I just.
Well,
did
no,
for both of
you
them.
learned about both.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was pretty thorough with his information.
Yes.
All right, I say we give it to Dannon.
Give it, Dannon.
Dannon. What do you get up there? Dannon.
Dannon.
He thought a yogurt poops on people.
Because it's a monkey. Isn't the monkey like the mascot for Dannon?
I don't even
I'm
know.
sure there's a monkey on the container.
He's not that it should matter to you guys, but he is a little darker skinned.
What's it got to mean about anything? Why is
That's
it gonna
why
be an
he's got
issue?
his name.
Why is he gonna be an issue?
Is this racist?
He's not a native
Are you
of
saying he's a
Blasphemy.
Moor?
Oh,
Is that
so
what you're
he's an outsider.
He's a Moor? Is that what you're saying?
So he's not a black Muslim, no,
Oh, okay.
but he is darker
Mark!
skinned.
Well, he's the one that's brought up the
Whoa!
mistake.
Whoa!
I said he was a Moor. There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh my God.
That's a normal question.
no,
Well,
That's a normal question.
in the general scheme of things, yeah, with
He could be from a
Othello.
normal land.
Yeah,
I was trying to see if he was from where he was from.
But people are, like I said, he's got a well name. He's been here for a while.
Okay.
Work for Blazing Saddles. Come on.
All right,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Aldan has been named your sergeant at arms. He will lead your
black
military
sheriff.
force. Then,
The sheriff's coming, and he's a.
What, Mark?
They never say it in the movie.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. Not in that part.
They
The
say
horn
they
blows
say.
and different things happen. He
Oh.
never actually says.
But did you
Are
say the
you
word?
sure?
Yes,
They
because
say
he's
that.
on top of the roof and he says something and someone makes a horn noise.
I'm almost sure I saw that on like CMT and they just let that fly.
No, later on in the movie they do. But at that
All right,
point, when
let's-
he's screaming
all
at
right.
the
What's the
rooftop.
next position to a point?
Jesus.
Come on.
well, since you guys are adventurers
We're talking about
and
movies.
you guys have a tendency to move around, it's very important that we nominate a bailiff to manage your manor when you're not here.
Is that like his second in command kind of person? Like that
He
guy?
does day-to-day functions and he runs the place and he speaks in your name when you're not here.
Well, wasn't Veronica
It's like
in
the
charge
hand of
of
the
that
king.
before I arrived?
Consigliere, so to speak.
She was.
Can she stay?
Why not just to keep her on?
Or we're picking
She
positions.
she says
I'll
that
give her a
a
position.
perfect candidate for that would be her son Caleb.
Well, now this just seems like she's trying to take
Isn't he
over.
really young though? I mean,
He's a few years
He's our
younger than
age.
you.
He's like a little bit younger than us. So he's like in his 20s.
But he's talented, he's wealthy, he's influential.
He's handsome, nice teeth,
Um,
smells good.
The other
Sounds like a guy from
the
James.
other contestant that they have that has thrown his name in is Jonah Chaplin, which is a priest in the local church, the Dual Divinity.
Let's keep the priest out of
keep
this.
the-
Let's keep the fatherhood out of this.
Separation
I don't
of
know.
church and state, please.
Yeah, yeah.
Separation of church
Let's stick with the little
or
kid.
state.
Well, here's my thing. I am putting a clause in the contract on this one. I will allow her son
Caleb?
to rule in my place when I am not present, provided that she acts as his secondary advisor.
Well,
since she has
obviously,
experience-
if he's in charge, it's not. She's probably going to give him advice.
So
All right.
who's this guy's name again? This is
Caleb
Veronica.
Thatcher.
Caleb Thatcher.
Veronica Thatcher's son.
Margaret Thatcher. That's all I keep thinking.
Yeah, me too. I keep,
Hutzel's
Murder, She
future
Wrote.
wife.
How old is Caleb?
Caleb
He's
is
younger
soon
than
to
us.
be
He's
his stepson.
24.
Soon to be Hutzel's stepson.
So he's going to be the bailiff. He's
Yeah.
our money guy.
Well, he runs
No,
the
he's
lesser
the guy that's
day-to-day
like our
affairs and takes
consigliere.
care of things while I'm not
It's like
there.
Hutzel's
so- yeah,
consigliere.
Well,
he's like an accountant.
he pays the staff of your manor.
he's like
He
the-
maintains the
An
building.
accountant, pretty much.
He's his Alfred.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And lastly, we
Takes
need
care of the girls when he needs to get rid of them.
we need a constable who will manage the judicial court.
Well, we know who that's going to be.
Bob.
Yeah.
Winterbottom. Good old Winterbottom.
Yeah, I can't.
Now, he's
I'm not always going to be around, guys. You do realize that,
Yeah,
right?
we could hire a
There's-
second guy in the command to take over when you're not here.
There's
You can assign a secondary person.
the only other person in contention other than Bobby is a man named Garrett Ward, who is one of the watchmen at the current moment.
Can I meet with this watchman?
Yeah,
Is
you can
he-
meet.
He's actually like probably in the court.
Watch.
Oh yeah, they're all like camped around the manor, and people are being admitted as they're needed.
I say you take over as that position, and then have Garrett Ward be your second in command guy.
Seems feasible. Yeah, that is, if you're even interested in the position.
Right. I am. I'm just concerned, basically because I'm the only druid here at all, and there's a chance that I might be called away due to my druid like conclave.
Well,
And
Garrett has experience though, so
Yeah, so
if
he'd
you
be
have to
trained
go,
up.
I know that it'll be in good hands with him as your second.
Yeah.
okay, I want to like meet him and test him and see what he's like.
All right, you can meet him.
Good.
All right.
Did we actually
would
give
you
this
like to
Alan Dannon guy the man of
do,
Arms
uh,
job?
Yeah.
Can I?
He's the tower
I want
guy.
to like sort of intimidate him, make sure that he knows who's who.
So I'm kind of starting to think that maybe we should do
You
that
wanna
same
smack
kind of
him
thing with the
around
man
a
of
little
Arms
bit?
thing.
I'm
What are
gonna
you
introduce
talking
about? Like, I'd
myself
be in
as,
charge
you know,
and he's
hey,
like
I'm
my
Chester
second command
Winterbottom.
No,
I
there's
know we
probably
both
other
want the
jobs we're
same
gonna
job,
need you.
but
All right.
Let's
what's
see.
your experience?
Maybe.
And have
Like
you
I
ever
said,
run
man,
anything?
You're my guy behind the scenes.
he tells you that he's second in command
You're
of
my
the watch right
CIA.
now behind Aldanin.
He's a ninja
Before
warrior.
Aldannon's promoted.
What does that mean?
He's been around.
You
These
see all
people know
apples?
him.
Yes.
He was in the. He's
I
not
can
like
see
an
every
immigrant
apple
into the
from
town
here to the
after
water.
the flood.
The
Flood of zombies.
Yazman.
The
Yazman.
apples.
He's
Yes,
basically
Yazman.
been like
All the way to
the second in
Iserman.
command.
Yazman.
So when
Yazerman.
Aldanin goes
Yazerman.
on supply raids.
boy.
He runs the watch in his meantime. And he seems like a pretty honest person.
Okay. I'll go for it as long as I can be the
Till he
really,
makes
really
you
mean
smell
guy and he can be
farts.
the really, really nice guy.
So,
and that way,
good
he'll
cop,
have,
bad cop?
No, he'll have. Listen, it's basically like everything. If you have someone to blame, like, listen,
Like
man, it's not
Bobby
me,
playing
it's
with
this
us.
guy.
Yeah.
I
Wait
can
till
be
it's
that
into it.
guy, and he can be the nice guy that talks to the guard.
All right.
Good?
I like
Yeah,
that.
that
Yeah,
works.
it's
You had me at
because
hello.
you lie, and it's wonderful.
You had me at hello.
Hello.
Are you there? Is it you?
Just keep the drugs off the streets, man.
Drugs
is-
up the streets.
She's like, all right,
Did
those
up
are
the
your,
streets.
your main three of your council,
My
and they'll
small
be
council.
in charge of running the town when you guys are absent.
Excellent.
However, every lord needs like a symbol. So, have you put any thought into what your coat of arms would be?
The shopping cart.
Oh my god! Wait, a fart cloud with a shopping
Fart
cart.
cloud out of my shopping cloud. Fart cloud out of my shopping cart.
Well, I've heard rumors that I've been known as the Black Dragon of Gloom Meadow, so
A black dragon?
I could see that. Since I'm already known
Pushing a
for
shopping
it.
cart.
With a
Farting.
With a mop broom.
Stocking shelves.
Did,
And farting. At the same time.
there's
Yeah,
some
black-
other adventure that you guys went on with shopping carts and farting? Or?
Well, I'm thinking like a Black
were careful when we
Dragon
did
and
names.
3 swords in the background.
His name was Albert Shaw.
Each
It's
of my
2 grocery stores.
man
So we've been
arms.
thinking about it ever since. He didn't think about it until after he said it. And then we said it to when he was like, son of a bitch. It was hilarious. Go back and watch that episode. It's hilarious. That
I
one
didn't
segment.
even realize it either.
It
I
was
was like,
classic,
I
'cause
was
his
like, oh
face
my
was
god,
awesome.
Freud would have.
He
At
was
least
like,
it wasn't stop and Shaw. That would have been even worse.
How would?
Why
Stop-
would,
Stop
someone
and Shop?
call themselves Stop and Shop?
I don't know, we'll hustle.
Why would someone call themselves Stop
Edwards.
and Shop?
I just want
Edwards.
to name myself
Alright,
food bag.
It was Edward
So-
Shaw, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So Lord Shaw
Shaw
chose
and
his
Edwards.
coat of arms.
There's 2 different ones.
I know. Is it Edward Shaw?
Hold on,
Albert
let's-
Shaw.
So he chose his coat of arms. It's a
Yes.
black dragon with 3 crossed swords underneath it, representing his 3 companions.
Snuggle button.
Then Veronica looks very serious.
Uh-oh.
Now we have
She
another
has to
thing.
poop.
Uh-oh.
As
Gotta
you're
take a
now
tinkle.
the leader of your house,
Uh-oh.
House Shaw, you need to secure an heir. So we need to find you a wife.
Hey.
Uh-oh.
Ain't gonna be me.
A little bit of wooing in the future.
Veronica wants to make Caleb her heir. It's getting very,
So
You could have a
Game
ball.
of Thrones.
You could have a ball. You could have a ball and invite all the
You have a
lords
ball
and
to get your
ladies of the
balls off,
land.
if you know what I mean.
we could do that. We could have a ball with
To get your balls off.
with prospective.
It's always about balls.
We
isn't
could
it?
each bring girls and
What is Dorian Archer? What is Dorian Archer? What
We could turn
This
this.
isn't the Sadie
Archer. I
Hawkins
asked what Archer
dance.
did. They said you knew.
Did we, oh, he was the guy who was competing for the Man of Arms job. We didn't do anything with him.
Oh, Archer was competing.
Well,
Yeah, so
He didn't get any
You-
job, did he? Dorian Archer.
What is
Archer, no. So you know
Uh-huh.
there are 2 people.
I know all the ladies because I'm hanging out in the bars.
You know that there's 2 ladies that are in town looking for it.
Oh, they're looking for it, all right.
One of them,
looking
they're
for
looking for it.
one of them,
Let me just tell you, I've let them find it many times.
Oh,
one
my
of them,
God,
of course, is Veronica Thatcher,
Hey-o.
as she sees it as a way of continuing her power.
Yes.
She offers as her gift to you
Oh,
in the wedding is the manor that you're currently holding your court, the building.
yeah.
She will give you the deed to the land, the building.
Ooh,
Well,
you
big
gotta
deal.
take that one.
We
man.
could just take the land anyways.
No,
We're
you can't.
Heroes of Gloom Meadow.
Who
We
do you
just
think
rape
you
them
are?
and take the village and do whatever we
The
want.
other one you hear is a daughter of a rich human up north.
Uh-huh.
Her name is Eileen Bailey.
Wait, hold on. Let me make sure these names
Eileen Bailey.
correlate with names I have on my sheet of paper here. Nope, we're good.
She's from the town of Riverton.
We're still good.
Her father has said that if you marry her, his hamlet, it's not that large, it's like 40 people, but it's, over 100 acres of farmland, and he will bend the knee to you as his lord if
Ooh.
you marry his daughter.
Veronica right now sounds the best.
Yeah, it means we
You get the deed to the
expand.
land, right?
No,
Well,
no,
you
not
get the
Veronica.
building, the
No.
manor that you're holding. Otherwise,
Why?
you can build a
No.
new one
a new
You
one.
estimate
A new
that it
land.
would cost about 900 gold pieces.
But this is free. We
Pshaw.
get it.
Or you can get the
But we could
fealty of another
expand-
hamlet.
Well, yeah,
We
like,
could expand
marrying
the,
outside would guarantee
and they have this guy now.
it would guarantee a peace with us and the
Allies.
neighboring kingdom and increase our
Yeah.
resources.
And also increase our land that we'd have control over.
We wouldn't
is
have
true.
control over
Well,
that.
plus
Yeah,
having a
this guy's gonna
secondary
bend his
army
knee
wouldn't
to
be
us.
bad.
No,
It'd
well,
be
that's
part
how
of
the
our
feudal
custom.
system works. You don't like literally control these.
We're not
other
going to
ones.
control the
You know
other
what?
land.
But you
think how it works in your
No,
land.
no.
But in
I'm
where
on your
I
side,
am,
Mark.
we're going to take it over and we'll just run it the way we want.
All right, so if he does Veronica,
Quite
Beautiful
literally.
choice of words.
if he
You're
does
the poet
Veronica,
laureate.
he gets the building,
Yes.
and we don't have to build anything, cost nothing. And then this other chick,
Yeah, but she's
I-
already got her fingers in the
but
well. so to speak.
Eileen Bailey,
Yeah.
we get her father will bend the knee, and we get
Can we change your name
a
to Betty
treaty
Bailey?
with the other land.
Irene,
in a
Betty,
way.
and Veronica.
It is Irene.
It's not Irene. It's Eileen.
But it's
Betty
like,
and Veronica.
Eileen. Come on, Eileen.
No, but then we have Betty and Veronica.
this is a family show. So he bends his knee, and we
And
get
also, on top of it, Veronica is a little older than you.
Ooh.
Eileen
Cougar.
is younger than you.
Cougar, that means she's
Okay.
experienced.
Like, how much younger?
But wait a minute, though. How much older is her than
Do
she
you
is?
really
Yeah,
want
that's
some
what I-
hip
the
cracking?
first son's
Do
younger
you
than us,
really
a little
want
bit
some
younger
hip
than us.
cracking?
Yeah, you guys are at various ages. Veronica is
Inhuman
in her
ish.
there's no
40s.
humans.
I know, I'm just
late
saying humanish.
40s.
I said.
Eileen is 19.
Oh, hey now, you're going for Eileen. Be smart. This girl's already, Veronica's already popped out one kid.
Because you have to remember, childbearing ages.
Yes.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yes,
You
but
do
remember
If
understand.
also-
you if you marry Veronica,
There's no
your
chance.
heir
It's
is
gonna
her
be-
son.
It's going to
Yes.
be Caleb.
Yes, and he will
And
kill you.
you'll have to control. Yeah, you know what? That's a good point. 'Cause
He's already
he's not
has
your real
one
dad,
position.
and he can
Yeah.
revolt and be like, "You're not
and
my
you've
real
already
dad."
made, and you already made him your
head cuts off.
consigliere.
Well, this is
so he's
how I
already
look
running
at
the
it.
show when you're not around.
If I don't choose Veronica, I don't see her being too upset because I've already named her as her second. So her position in the kingdom has been secured. However,
through her
if I
son.
say no to the next kingdom's
Yes.
offer, then I could potentially risk war.
yeah, and you're also
so-
going to be lord of this place. You can definitely marry this other chick and still bang Veronica on the
Question.
side.
Well, you know, every good lord needs a mistress. So.
I mean, realistically,
When it comes down to it.
I've watched a couple episodes of this Game of Thrones
The
show.
other
Let me tell
daughter,
you,
is she from the north?
there's plenty of
North,
banging
yes.
going on, so you don't have to worry about that.
So we'll just have a treaty between us and this other land.
Yes.
And that's
Well, they'll
it,
be a
really.
vassal.
Okay.
All right, I think that's
That might-
the
yeah.
best choice with the options at hand.
But you should let Veronica down gently, though, I think.
Well,
I think
yeah,
should
you know,
definitely-
Have sex with her first, then tell
should
her.
definitely
No.
stoop her. and then
I
go
don't
the
think
way.
this is gonna work.
That's
Effort and
no.
consolation.
I definitely don't think this is going to work.
That's poor. That usually ends in scratching and hitting and blades.
No, don't do that.
Actually, Helta likes that. I don't know if you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Make it rough.
Knife play? All right.
He likes
Okay.
all night play in the bedroom.
After that,
Plus, it's a surprise.
Al Dannon comes to you and goes, "As you're now an
Dannon.
official knight of the
Dannon.
realm, you should, you have the ability to choose a squire."
Squire. Hey, pick Dorian Archer. We didn't give him anything to do.
Yeah. You can-
Well, normally a squire would be a younger person. They start squiring in like
How young is Dorian Archer?
14, 15. He's an adult.
well, none
What
of
are
us
options?
are that
What are
age.
options
None of
in,
us are that
There's
age.
2 children that are perspective. There's Ishmael Proctor.
Well, I'm not spelling that out.
Procter and Gamble.
Proctor.
He's son of Micah Proper. He's a wealthy
Proper or Proctor?
Proctor.
Procter.
A wealthy
Making
freeland holder to the north.
Ish. His name
Ishmael.
is Ish.
Ishmael.
And
That's what
if
I'm
you
calling
took
him. His name is
his
Ish.
son, Micah's
Micah?
son,
Makeup?
as
Makeup?
your squire,
Where does he come up with these names?
his village of Dunraven would also bend the knee.
Ooh. So Ishmael's a dad and he has a son?
Ish Proctor.
Micah is the father,
Makeup.
Oh,
Like
make
hiccup.
Okay.
and he
it's a
owns a
Micah.
village. Well, he runs a village to the north.
So that's the
And
dad.
his son is just turned 15, and if you took him as your squire, he would basically give you fealty. The
Yeah,
other one is
yeah.
a local boy, Jacob Naylor,
Nailer. Hardly.
Oh,
who's
they were-
quite a strong person. He's about 16, which is a little older. He's very popular with the young people.
Justin
he
Bieber.
necessarily won't get you the fealty of another village.
But he gets all the pussy
However,
you want.
he would increase enrollment in your armed forces because he has a lot of friends that would join up.
I like the first one.
I hate to say it, I like the second one.
You
I like the second one. You want to keep it in house. You want to get too crazy with the.
Yeah, especially if you're, because the squire is the person that's going to be by your side, basically the head knight.
But if you got
Yeah.
the other, they will get another land. We could get more people for that way too, right?
Yeah, we could also increase the strength of our standing army, and then it won't really matter who we have fealty
We don't want to
to.
spread ourselves too thin too with all these different places because we have to go around and
It's up to you, Hustle.
babysit all these. Evil Dead every return.
I thought you guys took care of that.
You never know.
Oh, they're still dead, Roman.
You never know.
They basically made it safe,
Yeah, you never
but
know.
they're still undead.
Okay.
That's the reason why this town it went from being a hamlet of like 40-something people to a big town because they set up a system where
India,
there's
would
safety
you
for
like
all these
to
other
gather
people to flee
rumors
to.
on my 2 prospects for squireship?
Take a shot.
I think it's a wise choice.
Warrior!